Lauren, how do you think your team did today against the Kings County Kings?
I think our team did very well against the Kings County Kings. We moved the puck well and moved our feet well. We had a lot of communication on the ice. We just worked as a team out there.
So you ended up winning the game at 9-2, and you scored 2 of those goals and also contributed an assist. Tell me how those 2 goals came together on the ice for you.
Well, the first goal was a pass from my centerman, Haley Masters, from a pass from the point from Emma Greco, and it was just a backdoor play, and they just set it up really nicely for me. And then the second goal, I got a pass from my line mate, Brianne Wilson-Bennett, and I shot on net, nice quick shot.
So what does having another win under your belt mean for the Toronto Arrows going into the second half of the Esso Cup?
It just puts us in a really good spot to be for the next game going in, because tomorrow is going to be a nice hard game, and hopefully we can just pull off a nice win tomorrow and then settle for either second or third.
What's it like being here at a national championship?
It's an amazing experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm just having so much fun with the girls on my team. They're amazing, and just the hockey's amazing out here, and it's just awesome to be out here, and I'm glad to be a part of this.
Frank, how do you think Toronto did today against Kings County?
We did pretty good. We came out with some objectives and trying to move, really work on team play. We noticed that, PI didn't have a good time yesterday with Notre Dame, and we didn't want to look at the score. I think we could have had some advantages in just running up the score, but we didn't want to do that. We really want to emphasize on team play and some really good habits in our game.
Knowing that Kings County isn't as strong as some of the other teams here, how did you prepare the team going into this game?
We talked about respect for our opponents and respect for individuals. We want to make sure that, we play with proper honor, respectability towards the game and your opponents. So that's why we emphasize on team play instead of trying to use our skills and score individually.
How do you think Kings County is doing out there?
They're doing well. I give them credit. They don't give up. They scored 2 goals on us, and our team was going, we have to play. And our goalie had to make some really key saves, and right to the end of the buzzer, those guys kept going.
So what does this win mean for the Arrows going into the rest of the week?
I think we might have qualified for Friday. We have to check with our standings, but right now we have to focus on Notre Dame, probably the top team in this tournament right now, and they're going to be a big challenge for our girls. Coming off a game that was what seems to be easy to a game that's in the fire now.
So how are you approaching that game? How are you preparing the team for that?
Right now we're going to recover, and then tomorrow we're going to have some pregame meetings and saying, okay, we're going to isolate some players from Notre Dame and their styles of play, and making sure that we're aware of their strong players on the ice.
Mary Jane, another loss for Kings County today, 9-2, but you did get a couple goals and you got one of those. Tell me about that goal and how it came together.
I was just going down the ice, and my 2 line mates, Sasha Mooney, passed it over to Jenna Fitzpatrick, and she took the shot, and I got the rebound, and I banged it in. And I like to celebrate, so I made a good celebration at the end. It was really exciting. It was a good pickup for the team, although we lost.
And that did tie it up at 1-1 in the first period. What ran through your mind when you scored that goal?
Well, in my opinion, I thought we still had a chance at that time. We didn't give up the whole game. We did good, although the score didn't really show it, but in my opinion, we did pretty good to play against these tough teams.
So overall, you've got some tough competition here at the Esso Cup. How do you think your team's doing this week?
Well, in my opinion, we're doing good. We're pressuring the puck, and we're not giving up. Even though the scores are high, we're not giving up. We're crashing the net and taking shots, But we're just trying to have a good time and have some fun.
Paul, how do you think Kings County did in today's game against Toronto?
I think they've done pretty well. I think Toronto was a better, faster team, but the girls give it what they had, and they're getting beat up a little bit, but I think they've done pretty well.
What was it like for you on the bench when you saw Mary Jane score that goal that tied up the game at 1-1 in the first period?
I just like the character that she shows, and as a team, they know they're in a little deep here, and that they can all celebrate something when a good thing happens.
And how do you think your team did overall today?
I think they worked really hard, and when I thought they were right around where they should have been when the final score ended.
What about throughout the week this tournament? They face some tough teams and are facing some tough losses. How do you think they've done?
I think for the level that we're at after seeing the competition and the amount of population that some of the areas draw from, I think we're doing pretty well.